Konnichiwa, Roxette here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For today's video, I am going to do the Get to Know Me tags tagged by Ate Kei, aka KeiTi Licious. So let's get started. I grew up in Sampaloc, Manila from ages 1 to like 9 years old. But if I'm going to say where I became emotionally grown, I would say it's in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, where I stayed from when I was 10 years old until I was 19. We live here in Las Piñas. It's been like 3 years. If we're going to choose a first, if you know, the closest friends I've ever made, it would be my dear sister, my person, Aniki. I've only been to a few, and those are Boom na Boom. It's like a fair when I was younger. I'm not sure if they still do it, but it happens in Manila, near Manila Bay. Then I've been to Enchanted Kingdom, and I've also been to Genting Highlands in Malaysia, both indoor and outdoor theme parks. And I've been to Times Square in Kuala Lumpur as well. And then I've been to Universal Studios in Singapore once, both. But I tend to gravitate towards cats more just because they're much more introverted and low maintenance compared to dogs in my experience. It was a pretty dark place for me, so I can't really tell. What I can say is that I did have a lot of happy moments with different group of friends. So it's only Philippines, Malaysia, and Singapore. I always follow an agenda or a list, so when I'm not doing those and consider it free time, I tend to just procrastinate. I'm usually reading endless articles on the internet, or I'm just binge watching anything. I would say water, but that's kind of like a silly thing to answer. So if I'm gonna answer a bit more specifically, I really enjoy drinking Milo and full cream milk. I am a complete epitome of an introvert, so I prefer one-on-one interactions if you really want to maximize bonding with me. My current perfume is Bath & Body Works Pretty as a Peach, but I do have a signature scent, and that is the Eau de Toilette version of the Adidas Pure Lightness, but it's not available here in the Philippines, or at least I can't afford it. So other than that, I just really like clean scents like detergent and fabric conditioner smells. I'm a tea person just because I'm not a fan of the taste of coffee. I just like the smell. So my favorite tea is roasted rice tea. So good. In this planet, I hope to aspire to live in a tiny house, go zero waste, have a family with the love of my life, wherever they are. Publish my book. At least publish it, if not, you know, sell it to the masses. And, you know, just pretty much have my life together. I was a member of the volleyball team in my high school, and I was assistant vice captain. Then I also played badminton, where we represented our level back in grade school. Then I also played tug of war, and we are consecutive champions back from when it first started until I graduated. We always won. Not to brag. And then I played shot put as well, and I think I was like in 3rd place. I'm a bronze medalist or a silver medalist. And then I also played frisbee for our school team. And then I'm not very good at basketball, but I did play basketball during PE, and I have a bunch of friends who love to play basketball. Then I'm also a fan of bowling, and my bowling skills are a bit more based on luck as opposed to skill. And one of my proudest achievements is being a runner-up for the 400-meter dash. Wow. Thank goodness I deleted majority of the social media that I used to have. Right now, the craziest based on my cell phone usage is YouTube. I'm a binge watcher after all. Then the only active social media that I use is Instagram. And that's usually just because I want to lurk on my close friends. My favorite genre is horror, so zombie, Japanese style, splat and gore, psychological, or like thrillers. So something good would be like Resident Evil series, you know, the live action by with Mila Jovovich in it. But my all-time favorite film, which is kind of unrelated, is Disney Pixar's WALL-E. who are my favorite YouTubers? I can't really like put a finger on it, but I do have a YouTube BFF, which is at the K, the person who tagged me to do this video, KeiTi Licious. Native and fluent level is English and Filipino. My Japanese is more survival and conversational level, but the rest is like elementary or like infant level. So that would be like Malay, Korean, Chinese, French, and Spanish is a bit more of imagination. It's like Dora the Explorer level. I'm an NBSB, no boyfriend since birth, but I have had some non-relationships, but they don't count, so no. It would be visiting like not so crowded cafes, going on theme parks. 0. I wouldn't say I overcame it, but I do struggle with mental illness. But the fact that I can, you know, just keep moving forward every day, as you know, the Robinsons would say, in a way, it's, you know, it's something that I'm surviving. I call this the Kiko bob, where it's like above the shoulder but like not so short. Hairstyle would just be like a simple ponytail or a bun, or just put bobby pins on the side so the hair is not on my face. There's no specific event, but what failure and rejection has taught me is that you can't really please everybody, and that's okay. You should just, you know, focus your attention on people who do accept you and your successes instead of your failures. Anything with fried chicken on it, I would just definitely order the thigh part. It would be like my childhood memory of crossing the road with a speeding truck. And I remember making my mom so nervous that when I ran back into the house, I had to hide under the couch just so I wouldn't get hit. Anything to do with the travel part of a vacation, it would be meeting up in gasoline stations, stopovers, and then, you know, you just feel the breeze, and then you see the neon lights, and then, like, you know, the highways. It's really nostalgic for me. That's really memorable. Wash my face, brush my teeth, drink water, greet the pets, blast music, and like arrange my things. That happens in the morning and the evening in no particular order. Something I noticed, and someone pointed it out to me, it's a little bit gross, but in a way for me it's hygienic because I do it for the purpose of getting clean, and that's when I drink water. I tend to gargle, so you know, I do the sound when I'm drinking, just so the food particles will just, you know, come off my teeth and my gums, and then I can just either swallow it or spit it out. I'm actually the kind of person who doesn't do dates. I just want a best friend who I could just someday get married to. That's it for this tag. As for those who will be tagged in this video, like I said, I don't really have any other YouTube friends who enjoy doing collaborations like these. So if you were watching this, consider yourself tagged. And you know, if you know me personally, I would totally love it if you would share it with me that you've done this tag because you saw this video. So yeah, that's it, Pansit. Thanks for watching. I hope all is well with you. Till next time. Bye.